The silent bond. In a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and quiet woods, there lived a horse named Arion. Arion was a strong, majestic stallion with a coat as black as night and a mane that flowed like a river in the wind. He belonged to an old farmer named Isaac, who had raised him from a foal. Though they never spoke a word to one another, there was a bond between them that no one could explain. Isaac and Arion understood each other perfectly, as if they shared a language beyond words. Each morning, Arion would wait patiently at the edge of the barn as Isaac prepared for the day's work. Together, they tilled the fields, gathered firewood, and carried crops to the market. Despite his age, Isaac worked with vigor, and Arion, with his boundless strength, was his faithful companion. The villagers often marveled at the sight of them, the quiet man and his magnificent horse moving together as one. But there was something more to Arion than anyone knew. When the moon rose high and the village fell into a deep slumber, Arion would slip away into the woods. The darkness was no stranger to him. In fact, it called to him. With every night that passed, Arion ventured farther from the village, drawn by an invisible force. It was as though the stars themselves whispered his name. One night, as Arion wandered deeper into the forest, he found a clearing bathed in moonlight. At the center of the clearing stood a strange and beautiful creature, a unicorn with a shimmering silver mane and a single glowing horn. The unicorn gazed at Arion with wise, ancient eyes and said, "You have felt it, haven't you? The pull of something greater." Arion nodded. Though he did not understand the words, he understood the meaning. The unicorn continued, "You are no ordinary horse, Arion. You are of the night wind, born to travel between worlds. But your heart remains tied to this land and to the one who raised you. A choice must be made, to remain in the world of men, or to embrace your true nature and follow the wind." Arion stood in silence, torn between his loyalty to Isaac and the call of the wild, the yearning for the freedom that stretched beyond the stars. The unicorn stepped forward, touching its horn to Arion's forehead. In that moment, a vision flashed before his eyes, a world where he soared through the skies, where his spirit was free, but Isaac was not there. Then, he saw the fields, the quiet village, and the old man who had loved him like a son. Arion knew what he had to do. The next morning, Isaac found Arion standing at the edge of the barn as usual, but something was different. Arion's eyes, always full of understanding, now seemed to hold a secret, a depth that no words could ever reveal. The horse bowed his head gently, nudging Isaac's hand. The old man smiled, patting Arion's neck as they set off for another day's work. Though the call of the night wind still whispered in his heart, Arion had made his choice. He stayed with Isaac, where the bond between them was stronger than any wild adventure. Together, they lived out their days in quiet harmony, with the secret of the stars resting gently in Arion's soul. And every now and then, on the clearest of nights, when the wind rustled through the trees, Arion would look to the sky, not with regret, but with peace. He had chosen his path, a path of love, loyalty, and the silent bond that needed no words.